was supposed to be a big announcement this evening from Northland College leaders regarding future plans amid a major budget shortfall.
But for a second time since announcing $12 million in donations were needed to stay open, school officials nixed the self-imposed deadline for a decision and chose to go back to the drawing board.
Northern News Now's Michaela Wrench spent the day on campus hearing from frustrated students.
Tuesday night, the Northland College Board of Trustees informed the campus community that they won't be announcing future plans, but rather reconvene at a later date to make the final decision. The board says that's because in the last 24 hours, the college has received several, quote, transformative donor gifts. Meanwhile, Tuesday, students and alumni say they're twisting in the wind, waiting for a decision to be made by the school and feel like they're being kept in the dark.
The school has only reached out to me once. I've only received one email, and that was the press release itself.
Kian Markt is an alum who lives in the area and works for the U.S. Forest Service. He said the school provides both jobs and environmental education for the area.
We're like an anchor institution, right? Like we employ a lot of the people in this area in like different ways.
Local businesses also see what the college provides for the community. Carver Harries has lived in Ashland his whole life. He worked for Northland College for 5 years and is executive director for a nonprofit supporting Ashland area businesses. Harries doesn't want to lose the school.
1 out of 10 people in Ashland work here or are students here. If there's a way that I can leverage my nonprofit and my leadership to help support that, that's exactly what we'll do.
Harries believes while times are tough for the school, the predicament also has some upside.
This is an opportunity for Northland to capitalize on moving forward in ensuring their future.
In Ashland, Michaela Wrench, Northern News Now.
In its announcement tonight, the Board of Trustees says they're committed to advancing work as quickly as possible, and they say they know this is a frustrating process for students, faculty, and staff. Now, the board hopes to have a decision made by the end of next week, despite the fact 2 such deadlines have come and gone.